The river, the shower, the soil, the mountain, the forest, and the seeds. All of these are parts of myself, are parts of my being and body. I am incomplete without them. My life is incomplete without them. My happiness and joys are incomplete without them. This is how cones of Niyamgiri Hills express their view of the world and of themselves as embedded and intertwined with nature. The Kones are one of the indigenous communities of Odisha and are a living example of a sustained, communitarian, and ecologically conscious way of life. Life education and development support leads have been supporting the Cones through the Open Learning Center project, where the aim is to revive, foster, and strengthen their knowledge system and their traditional way of living.
We envision the Open Learning Center as a place for sharing and cross learning, not only among children but also among the adults and the youth, where the community members they come together and share among themselves about their culture, their tradition, and the various practices related to farming, forest, and various agricultural operations. This is seen as a place where the children come to learn about the different farming practices and crops, and also their festivals, and learn from the elders. It is an effort where the whole community comes together and discusses and shares among themselves, so that their traditional practices and culture get imbibed among the young and youth, young and children. We are trying to develop specific curriculums related to food and nutrition, related to health, related to the forest, and related to agroecology, and to the vernacular architecture. So this is an effort to conserve the Konda Adibasi culture and traditions, and also prepare a repository where other people can also come and learn and also practice similar efforts.
Era kui ritiniti na vespile eri ima gorlaguri skulia kui ritiniti habe vespineri era puja patro kamakara inka arpi pegna a imbi verkatakana a habe grafi maneri di eta galen jisi mange bodia spijane.
In many of the villages where we are working, the villages are far away, and there is the education system is not properly reaching them, and even the young, even if they are studying in the ashram schools or far off colleges, so where they tend to forget and their own culture and system. So the Open Learning Center will serve as a center where we try to reinvigorate the traditional practices and turn it into a vibrant rural economy. Our effort is also towards creating a self-reliant community where the whole community comes together and develops a village sustainability plan that incorporates not only the farming, the forest, the agroecology, but the whole village as a ecosystem. So in this effort, we are also trying to develop specific curriculums, thematic curriculums on the different subjects and relevant topics. And so far we have already worked on this in 5 villages where we are established the open learning centers, where the kids, the small children, they come to the center during, it's a flexi system. They come to the center to learn various aspects of their culture, community and tradition. It's not specific, it is also a open system where the children also visit the farms, the forest and the agricultural fields during specific season to and there is also an activity, it is also an activity based system where the facilitators, they engage very effectively with this children. Thank you.
मोर ना हूँ मंगुल नायक, आदिवासी एजुकेशन प्रोग्राम कोऑर्डिनेटर। ये आदिवासी एजुकेशन प्रोग्राम सपोर्टेड बाय द लेडसी एवं बीएफडब्ल्यू माध्यम प्रोग्राम चली अच्छी। ये प्रोग्राम करने आम ओडिशार रायगड़ा जिले में होती। रायगड़ा जिलार मुनिगुड़ा ब्लॉक रो 2टी पंचायत, गोटे हूँ तेलंगापदर एवं सरदापुर। ये पंचायत 2टी आम 5टी ग्राम को लेकिन आम गठन करूँ। 5टी ग्राम में प्राय 300 लोक 170 जन पिला सहित ड्रप आउट पिला सहित काम करूँ। ये प्रोजेक्टर मुख्य उद्देश्य हूँ कौन ना 3टी मुख्य स्रोत को आम काम करने जाऊँ। गोटे हूँ खाद्य, स्वास्थ्य एवं भनाकुलार 3टा को बेस करके प्रोग्राम जड़ित रही। जड़ित ता सहित आदिवासी समाजर जो पारंपरिक रीतिनीति आउ चालीचलन कल्चर सामाजिक पारंपरिक आपको कमी मन पकेबा, क्या सहित युवपीढ़ी सहित वयस्क लोक सहित और पिलामान सहित नहीं कि प्रोजेक्ट को आगे नवा हूँ मुख्य कथा। ता सहित आदिवासी प्रोजेक्ट सहित आउ जोड़ा होती कि पिलामान पाठ पढ़े, किसी जानवे शुणे, लेखापढ़ा जापर और कहींपर। ये आगे कहींपर पुणी ग्रामर गोटे छोट युवक मैंने जो रही से योजनाबद्ध करेंगे। योजनाबद्ध करके ग्रामर योजनाबद्ध कर ग्रामर जो योजना करिया वर्षे 2 वर्ष गोटे प्लान तैयार करिया ग्रामर किंतु उन्नति हो पार। ये उन्नतिमूलक काम सहित आदिवासी एजुकेशन सहित संपर्क रही है। बहुत धन्यवाद।
The purpose of the Open Learning Center is to strengthen the bond between the young Konda children to their increasingly effacing Konda way of life through education. We believe education to have an important and valuable function for our society. OLC not only operates in challenging geographical locations but also works with the uneasy relationship between the globalized educational aspirations and the local, cultural, and community based educational needs. Distinct from the standard instrumental notions of knowledge and education, Cohn's way of knowing the world and the self is interconnected with their ways of being and relating with the nature. It underlies not only a different set of values but also hold a different imagination of the future. A future which is ecologically sensitive and ethically communitarian.